Get enough of that. A wrong chart chimp. Hey, who the fuck he think he talking to, Aubrey?
Look at you, man.
Hey, Drake.
Aubrey, who the fuck do he
Don't
think he telling?
make you walk the plank.
Who the fuck is he telling the wrong chart to? Not the nigga that's about to be Michael Jackson record.
Booming, what up? Booming, hey, booming, what up? Booming, what up? Booming.
What it do, what it does, so you ain't never gotta guess what it was. I'm your host, Same Be Booming, and we back at it again for another episode of Hip Hop C4. Yeah, now guys, it's been a moment I have not been here. Bro, we done been in the dark, bruh. It's been crazy work. We done had lights out for 2 days. Some with the city. They had us sitting in the dark, so I haven't been able to push content. But I'm back. And guess what? We are going crazy on this channel. Best believe it. Non-stop, every day. You're going to get something from me. You might even get 2 a days from me going forth. But nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and get into that. If you want to know more about that, I'll talk about that a little bit more a few other videos down the line. But today's subject, we're going to talk about Akademiks responding to what Joe Budden actually had to say about Drake needing to bait Jay-Z. Now, to give context to this whole situation, Ray Daniels came out on a podcast and said that he got word that Jay-Z is looking for a collaborator to drop his new album with. His album is done. Rock Nation called cap on that. Charlemagne gave Ray Daniels Donkey of the Day. As y'all know, Charlemagne has been known or has been accused of being a shield for Jay-Z. But now, Joe Budden is offering his thoughts on that. And then after we get Joe Budden's thoughts on that situation, we got Akademiks, who's totally on the opposite side of this conversation, who's on Drake's side, actually responding to what Joe Budden had to say. Let's go.
Like we just this is just the next generation.
Do you
of
think that Jay-Z is coming out with an album to fucking be #1? Like, I'm sure he would love that, and that would be amazing. I think he's coming out with an album because he wants to come out with an album.
I think so too.
And I think he wants it to be successful because he's in the record, and his people are in the record selling business. That being said, I don't think he's going to go home and cry if it doesn't sell platinum in the first week.
I think he wants to make art.
He might not. I don't think he's going to cry about it. No, but again, you know, and I know this was years ago. This is the same person who bragged about numbers a lot. So
that's true.
That's why they're gonna hold numbers up to him.
Yeah, that's it. The ego is there. The business
he's still
is there.
a man.
He wants to win, but I don't think his primary goal here is to make a bunch of money on this album. I mean, to be very clear, he wants to make a bunch of money on it, and everybody has an ego. And if you've been having all these #1s, you want more #1s.
Drake, bait him. Come on,
that's another thing.
Let's have some fun. Hey, go ahead. Hey, fuck all this shit we talking about. Hey, Drake, bait him.
I think that's been happening. The water is chummed.
Oh yeah, it's fake tug of war. It's tug of war where the other team give a strong tug in the front, but now it's a little tussle, and now it's no clear winner yet. Hey yo, dog, you want to show niggas you tough? Because I went home and figured it out after the OVO niggas came kicking my back in. Because I'm like, who the fuck is he talking to? I went home and I was like, oh, he's talking to Ross. That's what I came up with when I was home.
You think that's right?
We're going to stop it right there. What Joe Budden is actually talking about is Drake actually getting on stream with Steak, and he's saying, hey, I just dropped 3 on their head top. You know what I'm saying? So he said, be careful what you talk about because, hey, that ink in that pen is not dry. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what he's talking about right there. But notice, it sounded like the whole JBP crew was starting to make excuses for Jay-Z not selling albums if he wanted to go ahead and drop. So they was already trying to cushion that fall. Everybody got to go ahead and hit that fall. Even Future hit that fall. Drake didn't hit that fall. But nevertheless, let's keep going.
Okay. You think Ross?
Yeah, I think so.
When I went home, yeah. The only people that, because what he said, you got to look at the people who put out albums recently that seemingly to some people could come and go. Mm-hmm. Future, that album came and went, but that's his man. I don't think he was talking to Future. Ross just dropped the album. I don't know nobody else on the list that he could be talking to that recently dropped the album. Some people could say Ross's album may have come and went. I wouldn't say that. It just came out. But if he's saying that, I get it. And if he's shooting at Ross, that's an acceptable name.
For sure.
For you to, hey, you got history there, old friendship, y'all got records, some shit happened, you know, like he been dissing you, you could diss him. Cool. But
what are you talking about? That's acceptable. Drake is way past Ross on this scale. On his rap scale, Drake is way past Ross. What do you mean?
If the word is true, and hip-hop niggas gonna assume it's true, that Jay-Z could be putting an album out, what that means in rapper brain is he is available to rap. Mm-hmm. That means that his brain is firing in a way right this second that I'm prepared for anything that niggas might want to do. So I see the Drake shots on the stream, the whole lawsuit. I see it. Cool. If you want to get to talking tough about the pen isn't dry, take the bait. Jump out there. Set it on that old nigga. Fire on that old nigga, yo.
Let's see what happens.
Fire on that senior citizen. Nah, fuck it, yo. Kendrick and Drake was years ago now. Now let's turn it up.
Be direct
that was years ago. Now we need to turn it up a little more. Hey, Drake.
Take direct flight.
Get him out that cubby hole.
Because he's been firing.
Yeah, no, get him out that cubby hole.
Hey,
get him out that cubby hole.
They got George Foreman out his cubby hole?
Hey, get enough of that, wrong chart champ. Hey, who the fuck he think he talking to, Aubrey?
Look at you, man.
Hey, Drake.
Aubrey, who the fuck do he think he telling?
Make you walk the plank.
Who the fuck is he telling the wrong chart to? Not the nigga that's about to be Michael Jackson record. Not the nigga that beat the Beatles nigga. Not the nigga that built the fucking embassy and got the fucking pink closet made out of stone. Not the nigga with the wine cellar in his bad. And Jay-Z could talk to a lot of niggas like that. He could talk to you like that. Let's get him out that cubby hole. Hey, Aubrey, let's get him out of there. We buying bitches Birkins. We buying bitches houses. We barking at hoes. Let's bark at some niggas too. Come on, you can do it.
For different reasons.
Hey, you out there saying, hey, I got some more shit coming. It's some rumblings going around. You might be trying to get active. Got another project coming. Hey, let's put the kids to bed. Let's get to it. Let's get right to it. Let's put the kids to bed. Get right to it. Get right at that nigga. Get him. Get Bleak too.
Who you think Go Blow the Dust Off Your Plaques was to?
We're going to go ahead and stop it right there. Now, Joe Budden know exactly what he's doing. But, like I said before, Akademiks heard everything that they were saying. And notice, the JBP crew got right behind Joe Budden and started trying to push him out there. Everybody did except Ish. Notice that. So, now we're going to go ahead and fast forward to last night's stream. And Akademiks definitely had something to say about this. And we about to go ahead and get off into that.
It's so interesting, and I'm gonna show you multiple examples. I know somebody I'm like, well, Ak, you're kind of like biased towards Drake, but just let's logically talk about this. I believe every rapper has an air or has this idea when they're popping their shit. No one can fuck with me. Y'all niggas better not do that. Yo, don't play with me. I dare one of y'all niggas too. Every rapper kind of has that. Now, I'm not saying that or giving it out like Drake don't mean it. I'm saying it's ironic that his comment on a gambling stream drums up this, okay, you need to immediately go battle someone now, when the person that a lot of people want to claim was the victor in the last battle with Drake, Kendrick, he was popping that shit too. He was popping it like anybody could get it. No one holds him to the same standard. And that's where I'm going to get into or get back to with this Joe Budden thing. Because you're going to hear it's the media knows what's good for them. It's not even a Drake thing anymore. The media knows what gets them paid. It's the reason why I started the stream. We're talking about Drake. They talk about Drake. Everybody talks about Drake, right? Even when I tell these things, I'm like, Drake don't fuck with y'all. If y'all want him to stop painting his nails, he'll never stop. Just move on. Go like another rapper. They won't stop talking about him because he is the algo, right? The idea here, and you're going to hear Joe say, he's going to be like, yo, nah, man. Nah, bait Jay-Z. Hey, Jay-Z ain't nobody. Like, Jay-Z could get it too, nigga. What the fuck? Here's the thing, though. Because to me, that's such a incoherent, non sequitur leap by anybody who claims they're hip-hop fans and not Drake dick riders. And when I mean not Drake dick riders, whether you hate him or like him, what I'm trying to say is odd either way. Because if two rappers just beef, okay? If two rappers just beef, and so many of y'all media guys believe one rapper won, why would y'all be anticipating the next battle a couple years later to be from... Oh my God, this person got a fucking thing in my... It's hold on. The point is, if this is like a tournament and y'all claim this person won, why the fuck do we care about the loser, supposedly, and who else he's gonna battle? That's a little odd to me. It's odd to me that the entire media now is talking about what Drake must do or what he should do or how he should engage rather than talk about the guy who supposedly now y'all claim is the best rapper ever and the best battle rapper ever, Kendrick. If y'all claim he won, wouldn't it be in everybody's interest to see who would want to challenge him next? I was very surprised when I seen everybody hyping up Drake to go at Jay, which, by the way, Drake don't give a fuck about Jay. But it was interesting that everyone's trying to hype up the guy who they claim just lost the battle to go at another nigga rather than hype up the guy who just won to respond to a nigga that's on his own coast, right? Why don't people have the same energy saying, you know what, Kendrick need to go address that nigga game. Kendrick need to go pop it off on that nigga game. Game helped give him the crown. Now it's clear they have some issues. This and third. Nigga, pop off. Kendrick, pop off. Why is the same level of desire of people going at it not required of anybody else but one guy? That to me is confusing. Because I completely get what these guys are saying. Like, yeah, I mean, shit, if Drake and Jay got into it, okay, that would be kind of interesting. But how come it's always Drake and somebody else? It's now turning into a thing that Drake has to take unlimited fades for hip-hop. Unlimited. Okay. All right, you went through it with Kendrick. All right, we got Jay-Z for you next. All right, man, you got to go. Nas is coming, even though obviously Nas and Drake don't got an issue. It's like y'all gonna just have a laundry list of niggas while nobody else. Y'all forgave J. Cole for pussying out the battle. Kendrick supposedly won the battle, but never has to battle again. And Drake is in an infinity wave of every nigga that he might not like, or he might not see eye to eye with, or he might be, he say something subliminal about. He has to continually diss and beef with those guys while nobody else is expected to do nothing. Isn't that odd? I wonder why the people, including Joe, why say, oh, Drake needs to set it off on Jay? Why not have the same rhetoric to say, yo, if Kendrick feel that way about Game, he need to set it off on that nigga. And Game need to set it off on Kendrick. Why is that not the conversation, given the fact that we have way more direct proof? We have Kendrick's homies calling the Game a bum. We have the Game who's liking shady posts. It's clear he feels unappreciated. And also we've heard about the story that his own or former boss, Top, is calling and saying, hey, we ain't fuck with this guy since he brought Drake over here. How is that not the battle people want to see? How all of a sudden Drake just got to keep battling in perpetuity? Oh, okay, all right. Drake, because here's the thing too. If Drake annihilate Jay-Z, which I think would be the outcome, but I digress. If you annihilate Jay-Z, you know what y'all gonna say? Nah, son. Yo, bring the rest of the Rockefeller. Stay pop. What's up? Yo, Beanie Siegel. Yo, you gotta battle Beanie Siegel and Memphis Bleak next. You gotta battle them two same time. Okay? It never stops. It never stops.
We're gonna go ahead and stop that right there. Akademiks was definitely making some points. If Drake is not that guy, or Drake is not that standard, why do people want to continue to see Drake hop in some of these beefs, a majority of these beefs? Drake has went out there. Drake has gotten into it with Meek Mill, got into it with Pusha T, lost. Got into it with Kendrick, lost. We have a full-blown situation over here on the West Coast. Game and Kendrick is definitely some tension on this side. I ain't hear Joe Budden speak about that not one time. I might be tripping. Am I tripping? You guys let me know. But at the same time, if Drake does decide to go ahead, tell or send a message out to artists who has been dissing him, you done had Pharrell diss him, Jay-Z dissed him. Who else done dissed him? YG has dissed him. Rick Ross has trolled him. Of course I'm going to send a message. But it seemed like it's some reverse colorism going on because they don't hold Kendrick to the same level as they do Drake. Like, Drake always has something to prove. And, hey, like I said before, Kendrick don't say nothing. He don't have to respond because he's in that position. But y'all put him into that position. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. None whatsoever. But if Jay-Z decide to drop that album and his numbers aren't cooked, because I don't think Jay-Z gonna do an album and not cook his own numbers. That's why I think Ray Daniels was definitely onto something when he said, hey, if he don't have a collaborating company to help participate, like a Target, like a Walmart, like a Best Buy, like a whatever, and help him get some physical album sales out there, then he's not going to go ahead and drop that album. Not without no collaborating partner. But guys, get in the comment section. Let me know what you think. The Akademiks bring up some good points. Is Joe Budden wrong for trying to get Drake to jump out the window to diss Jay-Z to start some more rap beef? Would Drake take the bait? That's what we really need to know. Let me know. Get in the comment section. Talk to me. I talk back. I am back, baby. Yes, indeed. Content coming every day. Not skipping a beat. Not missing a step. Yes, indeed. And if you like content like this, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because it pushes your boy into the algorithm. I'm your host, Saint B. Bowman. I'm gone. Peace.